You have had, I can't imagine how many interactions with people that have dealt with this issue. Give us some insight. Is this more of a symptom of something bigger going on they're dealing with a lot of times?
A lot of times they're using the alcohol to cope with something. You just don't start drinking like this out of nowhere, especially if it's at your place of employment. You've seen these changes in the person. We work so closely together. But a lot of times, once you get to the bottom of why did you start drinking, that's where they're more apt to go find some help, because you're not there talking about their drinking. Their drinking is a symptom of something else. Some things that we've also done with people who are kind of apprehensive about going to get help was the great thing about people who have gone through something, came out the other side, their best version of themselves. They are very willing to jump back in the hole with somebody. And they're willing to kind of share their story. So there's been times where people were still apprehensive about going to get help. And I said, well, would you like to talk to somebody who has gone through it? They were at where you're at. And just talking to somebody who's been in that same hole with them, a lot of times that's the game changer, is talking to somebody who's been there, who went through the treatment.
Dare I say culturally competent? I mean...
Yeah, well, they're other first responders. Yeah,
well,
exactly.
No, not just that. As a drinker.
Yes.
There's a relationship of understanding that I could lean on you.
Absolutely.
Like our friend Justin Templeton was here saying he really started to believe in peer support when he saw the peers they brought in to help.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, they brought in them?
Yep.
And they automatically got credit. If you're telling me you're having this addiction issue or somebody's coming at me with it and they've had one, they've gotten over it, and I know that buys a lot of credit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But I think in a lot of the conversations I've had with people with substance use, the actual substance use is the small part of the conversation.
Yeah, it seems to be.
We don't start off like, why are you drinking? You're like, hey, what's going on?
Right.
We've noticed this change. We've noticed this change. I know you. You're not acting like you normally act. A lot of times it's that life issue that maybe nobody knew about, or we knew you were going through something and you were trying to handle it. And obviously we're seeing signs that you're coping with alcohol or whatever substance. But I think if you approach it in that, where you're just not focusing on the alcohol, you focus on the person and you focus on what they're going through, it's a lot less judgmental, because you're like, help me understand how we got here.
Yeah.
You know, it's more of I want to know more about you. I want to learn
the root of the issue to get to how do we help you from even wanting to cope.
Yes, because helping with this, just looking at the substance abuse, you're turning a blind eye to what the catalyst of the alcohol or substance use is. Generally, if you can fix that issue that caused them to drink, the drinking takes care of itself almost.
As well as all the other risky behaviors they may be experiencing.
Exactly.